Welcome to my workshop. You are watching Casual DIY channel, and yes, again I am having issues with my Triton oscillating spindle and belt sander. Now it's nothing major, however it just proves the point that you need to be prepared to face this issue if you have this machine or if you're thinking of buying it. So I had this sander for about 5 years now, and despite this little issue that I'm going to tell you in a second, it still works absolutely fine, and I still stand with my review of this tool. I think it's a very solid machine for reasonable amounts of money. However, you need to be prepared to do one thing every so often. So the problem I'm having with this machine today is exactly the same one I had 3 years ago. Well, I need to change the brushes on this machine again. Now, I wouldn't actually make this video as it's a part of the maintenance of the tool. However, in a space of 5 years, this is the second time I'm actually changing them. And this is the only tool that I came across this issue. You know, I've got my Rage 5, I've got other tools that do have brushes, and this is the first tool I actually had to change them. So this video is just to warn you that if you are thinking about buying this machine, you may come across this issue where you need to change them on more or less a regular basis. The concern I've got with this tool is the fact that past the 3 years I actually wasn't using it that often. I would say maybe 30 or 40 hours in total in the last 3 years, so it's not a lot at all. And after that short of period of usage, I need to change the brushes. Not very good, I think. So I just thought that you need to be aware of this, as it is my commitment to the woodworking community when I do a review on a tool, and if I do come across any issues, you can be assured that I will come back to you if anything happens. And therefore I'm here again. So this video is a bit of a warning, maybe preparing you for the potential need of changing the brushes on a regular basis. However, I will also show you how to change them. It's not a very complicated process, and you can do it in about 10 minutes. First of all, you need to buy the correct brushes. If you put the model and the name of the machine and brushes in Google, you'll find them with no problems. They're not super cheap, but they're not mega expensive if you consider that you have to change them every 2 or 3 years, depending on the usage. If you are a heavy usage guy that will be using this machine constantly and daily, well, you may need to change them quite often. Now let me actually show you what is the indication that the brushes may need changing. Check this out. I'm going to turn the machine on. So as hopefully you heard and seen, the RPMs are not right, they're floating a bit, and on some occasions the machine will just stop working totally. So what do you need to do? Obviously disconnect the power from it first, and after that just flip the machine on its back, and we need to take off the plastic cover. Okay, we can take the black plastic cover off. So that's your motor over here, and the brushes are located on the top and at the bottom. So obviously we've got 2 brushes, okay? So we need to check them and see which one needs changing. So just undo 2 screws. Take the plastic cover off, and that's our brush just over here. Okay, we can disconnect that, and we can see that this one is our culprit. There's absolutely nothing left. Let me just show you the new one. That's the difference. Okay, it rubbed itself off totally. So I'm gonna whack the new one in, take the plastic cover off this one, put it on the new one, just like so. connect it back to the wire. Put it back in place, plastic cover. Secure it with the screws. Okay, let's check the other one, the bottom one. This one's actually still okay. Hope you can see that. Let me just show you. Still plenty left, so it was just the top one that's rubbing off quite significantly, but this one goes back as is. But I do suggest that you buy a pair just in case. Secure everything back up. Now, before you put the black plastic cover on, as there is quite a few screws to actually attach it back on, turn on the machine and make sure everything works correctly. And that's what I'm going to do now. And again, works beautifully. So I can put the black plastic cover on. Let me just disconnect the machine first. So there you go. It's a very simple fix and part of the maintenance really. However, as I said, I just wanted to highlight to you that it may happen more often than you think, and you need to be prepared to actually change those brushes. I hope this quick video was informative and helpful to you, and it showed you how to follow the process of changing those brushes if you do come across this problem with your machine. So don't panic, just change the brushes and you'll be good to go again. If this video was helpful or informative, make sure to drop me that like button down below. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel so I can keep you updated on all the tools I've got in my workshop and if there's any issues with them. And maybe we actually do share the same tools. However, I also do have some really cool playlists just over here with plenty of other videos with projects around the workshop, woodworking and anything in between. So click on those and maybe you will find your next video to watch. Hopefully I'll see you on one of my videos there. Take care, have a fantastic day.